Okay. I've decided I'm just gonna stream well not well I'm just gonna start the stream earlier because there's not really any reason for me to wait the next 5 minutes. The only reason I even delayed it in the first place is because I want to make coffee and I'm already made the coffee, so like there's no point. But yeah, hi, how's it going? Hello, Space. Hope you're doing well. How's your day been? How's your day been? It's pretty late. It's pretty late. Well, but to be fair, this is my normal streaming hour, I guess, at this point. Uh, God, I miss the days when I could just like go live at 4 p.m. Damn, it was a crazy time, and I also didn't have a job. It was good. What about you? It was fine. Today was a pretty slow day at work, I would say. We had a few God, he looks terrifying. I love him. We had a few things that we had to do. I finished pretty much all of them very quickly, and it really wasn't all that interesting. So I can't, yeah, I can't really say it was that good. But at least I got out of work. I picked up my new faucet, which is pretty hype. I'm going to be able to wash my dishes once my father comes and fixes my tap, because I am a gay little boy and I don't know how to do handiwork because my father was absent for 5 years. Anyways. Oh my, I forgot to start a replay buffer. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Okay. This is fine. I finally got around to setting up all of the like different things I wanted the server to have. For example, okay, well, I haven't hidden the play tab yet. I haven't done that yet. I will get around to it eventually, but to be fair, right now it's only me and Fresh playing. And Fresh is currently absent, I think. He might be a little busy. He's a little busy bee. So there's not really any point. Until some more people come along and they start playing here, and we have like an actual reason to hide the people so they can mess around with me, then it's going to stay unhidden. But to be fair, you can log onto the server and I won't know about it until I check tab. So I guess it's half working. I did. You could see I had a singular block of spruce planks, and the only reason they're present in my inventory is because I was standing on top of that, and I ended up accidentally breaking all of the blocks in creative, and I just forgot to throw them out before the stream. Which is fun. But I was doing like some testing and stuff like that, and so now we should have the ability to shiny hunt legendaries, as well as pretty much every other Pokemon currently present around me. Which is pretty hype. I love coffee. Okay. But as I was saying, I did prepare. So now the streaks actually do something. Because I guess I messed something up and forgot to install one of the mods that actually, increases the shiny odds based on how many Pokemon you've killed. So we were pretty much just doing the entire Meow hunts with literally 0 race shiny odds. Only like, oh yeah, this guy just like spawns kind of a little bit more. So right now, I'm going to be completely transparent about the settings that we've got. We have at a 50 streak, the odds double. Then at 100, they double again. Then at 200, they double again. At 300, they double again. Then at 1,000, no wait, sorry. No wait, cross out, that's a different version. At 500, they double after 100. So it goes 50, 100, 500, then 1,000, then 2,000, and then 3,000. And then, if you don't get a shiny Pokemon, any shiny Pokemon, by the way, because it will break the streak regardless. If you don't get a shiny Pokemon in 4,000 streak points, I just made it so that a shiny spawns. It's guaranteed, and it's always the shine that you're hunting. Mainly because, it's just very unlikely that something like that would happen in the first place. Because imagine having to go 4,096 kills. This is kills, by the way. This is kills. This isn't Pokemon spawned. Because yes, of course, this is somewhat unlikely already. Right? Having... like, odds aren't really... they're not going to be representative of the actual results that you're going to have. But I feel like it's a lot more difficult to hunt down each one of these Pokemon, kill them, then go to another one, kill that one, kill another one. Last stream we did, while it wasn't really all too much, I feel like we got somewhere around 2 Pokemon killed a minute. Which, while decent, if I just like pull up a calc is short for calculator. If I do that, so 4,096 divided by 2, we would need 2,000 minutes divided by 60 to make hours. We would need longer than a whole day to find a single shiny, which I feel like is pretty fair. Also, funnily enough, the other person playing on the server, Fresh, he currently has more shinies than I do, which is a little bit annoying. Like, how dare he? This is my house. You walk into my house and you get more shinies than I do. Unbelievable. So, not entirely sure what I'm gonna do. I was thinking of going underground and probably mining some stone, making the beginnings of my base here. Mainly because while I was AFK and setting up everything, I don't know if you can remember. I don't know if you were on the stream, but while I was destroying everything, we had a few NPCs. We had a few NPCs in this, and we had a few NPCs in this. I didn't put them there. They just kind of walked into it on their own. And I was like, okay, it's not really going to be an issue for me. I don't really need to do anything about it because most of the time we do sleep. Well, an issue happened because Fresh couldn't sleep, and I was busy looking at config files. So those NPCs, those villagers, they ended up dying very tragically in the fire of the sun because they were already zombified, and I didn't notice it until it was too late. If they were zombified and I noticed it, I probably would have covered them up in some way, put them in boats, whatever. But unfortunately, yeah, that happened. You can't really help it. Yeah. Hello, Fresh. How's it going? I thought you weren't gonna be here today. Oh, and okay, we found the dark spawn. I will kill a few of these, mainly because I do want a little bit of food for my 33rd expedition into the mines. Game of the year. uh, wasn't finished my other stuff early. I will be getting on. Fantastic. Well, about the getting on thing, I don't really. It's pretty indifferent to me because we're kind of doing different things. Where's the background music? Oh, is the background music not audible? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Fuck something up. Audio track 2, VOD track 3. Maybe it's a little bit quiet. It's a bit quiet, I think. Okay, I see. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the one we had previously. And I will turn it up, I guess. I still need to figure out how exactly I'm supposed to do this. How exactly I'm supposed to have background music. Because I did disable it on YouTube. I disabled it on YouTube because I've figured out that there actually just is no way to have a separate audio track, which sucks. Which fucking sucks, by the way. Because I don't really want my VODs to have music. I feel like while it's fun, like in the moment, when you're rewatching something, you aren't really paying attention to the music. And at the same time, there is something called copyright, which YouTube takes very, very seriously. On Twitch, I could play copyrighted music like right now, and Twitch wouldn't give a shit. Twitch would only give a shit once this VOD goes up, which thankfully they have a separate audio separate audio track for VODs and for the stream itself. So, in theory, I could straight up just start playing Panic at the Disco and they could do nothing about it because I'm not actually saving it onto Twitch. Unless, well, of course, somebody would get pissed off at a streamer with 2 viewers streaming with Panic at the Disco playing. I don't know. I feel like Brandon Yuri would not like that. Brandon P. Yeah, Brandon Uran. I think it's pretty interesting how hated he's become in like the years. And I feel like that's partially because he went more of the like pop star path rather than being an independent musician still. I also really like the super early Panic at the Disco stuff a lot more. Why is this guy survive? How how did you survive that? Stupid dog. Anyways, I do like the older stuff that Panic at the Disco had a lot more. Shout out to my Baba Dog. Shout out to the Baba Dog. Shout out to Brandon Urin and the Baba Dogs. Oh my god! It is the Baba Dog! Holy fuck! It's the dog that you can take to the barber. And this is the dog that you can take to the bakery. I don't know. Oh. So I think I will need a good amount of just basic stone for the most part. After that, I do think like some types of like andesite, those kinds of blocks, those would also be pretty useful. Not sure. So, okay. Issue is I don't actually have a wall design right now. And I do want to make it like in a way where it will become a permanent spot on my base. Where it will become a permanent part of the architecture of the city, of the town, and stuff like that. I don't really want it to be very basic or like ill-fitting, I guess you could say. But we'll see about it. We'll see about it. We'll try to figure it out as we go. Oh, God. I got some coffee in my throat. I do wonder why that happens. I feel like we just haven't died enough to random liquids entering the wrong hole in our throat. I should start. No, that's not gonna help. I was gonna say I should start drinking more, and then I realized that I'm just one person. I'm not going to single-handedly influence the entirety of the human race to somehow evolve that habit out. I could potentially train my own body to. Oh, I'm also muted on thing. I could theoretically train my body to not do that. But what's the fun? What's the fun? What's the point of drinking if I don't have the threat of death looming over me every single time I do it? You know? Oh, by the way, if you see my cat in a slightly different spot than it was before, that's because I ended up moving it a little bit. I moved it a little bit off to the side, but then I realized, oh, that looks kind of ugly. So I moved him back, but I don't think I moved him into the correct spot. So yeah, we just have the cat, and he's pretty fucking big now. I think the cat in the hand was actually pretty cool because you could attach that to pretty much just any surface, just any part of the stream, and you could just add the hand. I said hand. I don't know if it sounded like hat, but yeah, I meant hand. My bad. My bad. Apologies. 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 I hate my life. Oh wow, cat. Hello, calf. How's it going? Oh my god. Oh no, you're a dog. Just something. How's it going? How have you been? How's your day been? How's everything? Oh god. Why is COVID so COVID? 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 No, COVID sounds a lot more like COVID. I don't fuck with that. Fresh, you're American. How do you pronounce COVID? COVID? Or I'm going to Germany tomorrow for my date. That's nice. That's nice. I'm going to Germany never because I don't have a date in Germany. COVID. Okay. Okay. That's close to what I was thinking. I like how my like little stream preview actually like shrunk your name because because the message was so long. COVID. Okay, okay, I see. This is I'm learning English. This is amazing. These streams not only are they educational, I'm also getting buff because I'm doing push-ups because Carl like tells me to. Speaking of push-ups and like channel points and stuff. Currently, I think we're on our way to a push-up. Fine. I can't even talk about what I want to talk about because they tell me to do push-ups. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ah. Wow. Wow, this guy did a singular push-up. Are you proud of him? Yes or no? Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, we're on our way back to Twitch affiliate, which is pretty hype. I feel like I will need to stream a little bit more than technically is required because well, okay, so far we are at 2.9, which is fucking crazy, by the way. We're at 2.9 average Twitch viewers. And that's just a little bit annoying. Not to say that I don't appreciate it, because I really do. I really, really do. It's more than I would have expected. But the fact that I'm missing like half of a percentage to get Twitch affiliate is just crazy. Yeah, and after that, we just I know we viewbot. We viewbot until we can get partner. And then I can retire. I'll say a slur live on stream. I'll retire peacefully. And an angry mob of self-righteous white people will try to attack me, not knowing that I am one of them. I am the woke Twitter mob. I would be canceling myself and they wouldn't even know. I like your stream, thank you. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came. I'm scared now. I'm so scared now. Are you gonna cancel me? Oh god. Uh. I'm also almost out of coffee. I've already had like I've already drank like half of my coffee, which is insane. It's nice to just watch, though I may be biased because you're my friend. I don't think so. I don't think so. But like, okay, I am terrible at watching streams. I'm absolutely fucking awful at it. Makes sense in my head. Yeah, no, I get it, I get it. The thing is, while I feel like there is definitely a sentiment because I am your friend, there is also, at least I hope that I'm doing a somewhat good job. That it is at least somewhat entertaining. Because I've had a few streamer friends. I've had a few streamer friends. And a lot of them don't really they weren't really able to capture my attention. Especially because, well, I'm not somebody who really watches streams all that much. Aside from, like, background noise when I'm trying to grind out Genshin and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm also speaking a little bit slower today. I don't know if you've noticed that, but yeah, I'm trying to work a little bit on my diction because I've noticed I was trying to like clip the previous stream, and I noticed I speak fast, and most of the things that I say I can understand. I can understand them perfectly fine. There's a slight difference though between speaking fast and being understandable. Bros Eminem, dude, I'm not that fast. I may be white and speak fast, but I'm not a rapper. And also, I mean, okay, I do have a transgender cat. And Gen Z does want to cancel me. Oh my god, I am an This is what I mean. This is what I mean. There were so many moments when I would just slip over my own words to the point where a lot of the clips I wanted to use, you've never had an yeah, that's you could I get that. I get that. Because me neither. Although I do feel like that kind of that it kind of wouldn't fly on like a clip, right? If I'm posting a clip, while I'm not expecting the exact same quality from said clip as I am from a fully edited, fully planned out, fully scripted video, I do want a person who doesn't really know me to be able to uh, like click on it and see, oh yeah, this guy says this and this without even needing the subtitles, which obviously subtitles will be there. But yeah, I think I've already talked about it, or maybe I talked about it with Fresh yesterday. But another reason why I haven't actually made any clips yet is because Sony Vegas betrayed me. Evil people, evil people. Pretty much. I have, yeah, I talked with you. Okay. I had, or well, currently have a lifetime subscription, or quote unquote subscription. It's just a one-time purchase because it's a lifetime thing. But I digress. Of Vegas Pro 20, which, based on what I was reading yesterday, should come with access, with smaller, yes, smaller access, but still access to Vegas Hub, which is pretty much their like it's like they have like stock stuff, stock images, stock videos. You can have the fucking quote unquote AI generate you speech to text, and that's exactly what I was planning to use it for. I wanted to cut a little to do a little shortcut and have that feature generate me subtitles, because everybody does this. Nobody actually captions their own shorts. Nobody does that. A lot of people actually even go as far as to completely AI generate their shorts, and you don't notice it because the AI, all it does is just clip it. AI basically takes your stream, the AI looks at interesting moments, and it'll clip it. It'll do the what's it called? The subtitles, and some even post it automatically, which is insane, and I will never stoop that low. But I was like, it wouldn't hurt because it's the industry strand. Exactly, it's the industry. It's oh my god, I'm so good at speaking. It's the industry standard, right? So I wanted to go use it. Also, Space, I'll answer your question in a second once I'm done yapping about this. I try to click on the button that does speech to text, and they go, hey, you don't actually have a Vegas Pro subscription. I'm like, I literally purchased this with my own money like 5 years ago. Are you telling me that I don't have access to this because I don't know, I bought it too early and it wasn't like a feature yet? Is that what you're telling me? Because very clearly it is a feature if you can lock it behind a paywall in my program. Very clearly it is a feature that you have had me pay for, right? So I should have access to it. But no, apparently that's just not something I can get. Anyways, yeah, Space. I haven't actually played the new Terraria update. I haven't played Terraria in so long, actually. which I do kind of want to do, but between streaming and work and all of that stuff, I don't actually have time to play games on my own. I may, if any of you would be interested in that, I could. Because tomorrow I'm not streaming. Tomorrow I'm not streaming. I will be most likely editing. But if you lot would be interested in that, and feel there's a variety stream, W. I don't know, there's just not that much content to do in Enfield at the current moment, so I'm not really sure about that. But yeah, I'll consider it. But oh fuck me, no. Oh, dude, I hate this. As I was saying, if any of you would be interested, I could definitely do like a guerrilla stream of me playing Varia, or I don't know, some other things. I've got a buddy of mine. He promised to buy me Elden Ring at some point in the near future. So I could also stream that, although you would have to keep in mind I am a mouse and keyboard player, and that may upset some people. It's actually really funny. It's actually a really funny thing. I don't understand why people are so pressed with the only correct way to play Souls-like games being with a controller. Maybe it is just due to the fact that I have played with mouse and keyboard all my life, and I haven't actually switched off of it up until recently when I found a job that requires me to use controller for a few of those games. I was using a mouse and keyboard since I was a little baby boy. And I don't know, I just feel comfortable doing it. I just feel comfortable doing it. And even with Souls-like games, because I did play a few. There's no correct way. The right way is to have one of everything and switch between them. So true. So true. That's actually completely valid. Yeah. That's completely valid. I've used both. Keyboard mouse is just more natural to me. Exactly. Keyboard mouse. So the thing is, I feel like I understand the controller people whenever talking about Souls-like games and games that don't require much aiming, like aiming in general. Because at least from what I've seen from the gameplay clips I've seen, there a lot of those games they do kind of operate on big slash or big stab, don't need much aim. Unlike, for example, something like Minecraft, where if you want to attack an entity, you pretty much have to nail it spot on. There's no like well, okay, right now I guess there is with the bleeding edge and stuff like that. Back in the day, the only way you could actually deal damage was if you clicked right on the guy. And I feel like that's where I'm getting most of my uh where I'm getting most of this from. You know, controllers are the way to go, but action RPG slash soul likes. But you can still use mouse and keyboard. Yeah, exactly. I did hear that the keyboard bindings for Souls-like games are really, really weird sometimes. Like they will have jump on V or something like that. Which honestly, at the end of the day, V isn't the weirdest key to put jump on. I don't think it's that bad. It's so bad, yeah. But as I've said, I don't think it's really all that bad. It's just a matter of preference. And I mean, I've I've seen people with some genuinely insane key bindings. One of my friends, he would play Minecraft with... I haven't told you about mine. Oh, you haven't. Feel free to. Feel free to. But one of my friends actually didn't have jump on spacebar. I don't remember what key exactly it was. But the reason why he didn't have it on spacebar is because he was using the touchpad to play the game. Which, by the way, I want to say, cool as fuck. It's cool as fuck. I don't know. I feel like the touchpad is actually a really comfortable. It's a really comfortable feature of like a lot of laptops. I really like it. I really like touchpads. Big fan. But you know, when you have you know your thumb finger. I just called it a thumb finger. Oh my god. When you have it on the touchpad and the other hand is like off to the side somewhere, you don't really want to have them like all that close together because it's gonna be uncomfortable, obviously. You have the wrong link for YouTube on your Discord. Do I? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna kill myself. Hold on, I need to call a man sexy because he is in my DMs posting pictures. And now I need to it's mark on red on Tada's messages because I can't really pay attention right now. Did I actually post the wrong thing? Oh, is this like the previous stream? The ThinkPad. Oh, dude, don't even get me started on the ThinkPad. Oh, now that's a sexy machine. Okay. Um, you are correct. This is the wrong one. Oh my goodness, I am. Oh, I can hear myself. Oopsies. My bad. Coralike has messaged me. I will probably hop onto the stream at like 9 p.m. FYI. Huge if true. Okay. Yeah. I forgot the changes. I forgot the changes. But anyways, we are fine now. Although I would enjoy it if you stayed on Twitch for a bit, though, Froggy. Because I am missing literally 0.1 viewers. 0.1 average viewers to get affiliate. So if you were considering going on YouTube, then you know, just saying. But anyways, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh yeah. It would be really uncomfortable to hold both of your hands really close with one of them on the touchpad, one of them on WSAD. So he just had a second hand with a bunch of keybinds that he would use. And that was cool as fuck. That was cool as fuck. WSAD, yeah. Well, yeah, WSAD and then one finger on the touchpad to move the camera around. Not WASD. I say WSAD. Wait, no. Wait, no. Did I say that? No fucking shot. WASD. You see, for a second there, I believed you, and I realized that sounds weird as fuck, and I would never say it. You crazy? What were you on about? What were you on about? I'm not W sad. Although sads are pretty W. It's a Polish joke. If you don't get it, it's the Polish word for orchard, like the place that trees grow, like fruit trees. Actually, my family used to have one back when I was younger, and I helped around with maintaining it for a bit. Ooh, one of them has an enchanted crossbow. Up, flip. They're just gonna like kill themselves. Go! IKEA! IKEA! Get his ass, IKEA! Yeah! Oh, that's goat. Oh, that's goat. Oh, IKEA on the defensive, bro. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Fucking incredible. Not entirely sure how long I want to go holding the dogs for. I do think I want to at least get 2 stacks of bread until I stop. Because then I will have 1 stack of bread on me and then 1 stack in storage that I'll be able to take out if I run out during the mining trip. Where the fuck are you? Is he on the tree? No. Where is this guy? Oh, yes, he is on the tree. Ah, I wish I had a bird. Oh, oh, god damn it. You and the Star Raptor, dude. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You lucky. You lucky. uh, I did see a guy on the... Yeah, it totally didn't take years to get a shiny though. You didn't. The server's been out for like a week. The server's been out for like a week. Don't turn into one of those people from like the server that could not for the life of them get a shiny. It was like there was a shiny hunting event, and one of the people just kept complaining about the fact that they couldn't find the shiny. Just kept begging the admin to make shiny odds higher for him, which is just a little funny to me because like this was during the winter holidays, so you had a lot of time to be online, especially if you were a child, as I am assuming that guy was. But also, like, god damn, shinies aren't actually that rare. I found like 4 by the time that the event finished up. And this is without hunting. This is without hunting and with base odds, so it's double odds. Well, it's the Y in okay. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. They're twice as rare as they are in here. uh, so the fact that that guy couldn't actually find any is quite a skill issue if I do say so myself. I do wonder if a shiny Dachsbun will appear before I can get the amount of bread I want. Because I guess in theory we could keep on hunting for it once we're back. But this is, I think, a somewhat rare Pokemon. Not as rare as Eevee, at least as far as I'm aware. But it's also not really a common one either. I do feel like I need to ask, the people on Twitch can hear the music, right? Music is fine, the volume's fine. Yes, okay, fantastic. Yeah, no, I am just fucking awful at adding music to my streams. It's something I've always struggled with. The thing is, I don't really want like proper songs with lyrics and stuff like that, but I also don't really know. Could even turn it down a tiny bit, okay? Issue is we are so like we're so close to the edge of the volume meter that I can barely like turn it down. um but yeah, the thing is, on the topic of music, yeah. But the thing is, I struggle with that because I have very loud headphones. And I've noticed that a lot of people can't actually hear a lot of the things that I play because they're not the same volume. Like, for me, most of the time I had music playing that matched the volume that I was hearing. I pretty much had it turned down so very low so that I could have just the bare minimum playing. But then it wasn't really audible on the stream, and I actually noticed that during the VOD. When I was watching the VOD. The thing is, if I turn it up more, it fucking sucks because I get blasted by sweet lo-fi tunes. I bought the Constant Companions CD. Nice. That's nice. Sorry, I had a massive brain fart, and I instinctively, whenever it happens, I just grab my coffee, and instead of properly forming a sentence, I just sat there drinking. Uh, yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I love JMP. Recently, I actually, what happened? Nothing. Recently I, oh, uploaded the image. Uploaded the image. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Cav just sent a an image of three DD orders. One of them being Signalis, which I haven't heard of actually. Then Constant Companions and Cardiac Counterpoint by Flavor Folly. Very good music, the other two. The two that I've heard of. And I'm sure the first one is also good. But anyway, speaking of like Vocaloid and stuff like that, recently I I was just about to shower actually. I was just about to shower yesterday. And I came across, now this is the lesbian horror game. Okay. Okay. I see. What's a shower? A shower is the thing I do when I don't want to smell like shit when I go to work. um but I was about to shower and I found Let me actually find what exactly this is called because I am stupid. But I found a Kasane Teto cover of The Day the Nazi Died. It's a song. It's a political song. And I think that's base as fuck. I feel like every single time I see Kasane Teto being used for like a cover, it's either some autistic bullshit like Will Wood. I can say these things because I am part of the problem. I am a large part of the problem. Or it's political. And I think that's based as fuck. There's just something about Teto that just screams like that just screams politics to me. I don't know. I don't know. She's just so it's it's a difficult vibe to explain. It's a difficult vibe to explain, and I don't really think I have the words for it. I think I missed something. I feel like I missed something, and I'm forgetting what I missed. I had a thought, and then I lost that thought. I I'm so good at this. A shiny. Oh, did you get a shiny? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask what the fuck was the oh my yes about like what happened there? That's what I was gonna ask about. I assumed you found like a shiny. I'm coming over. Okay. Yeah, come over. My parents are at home because I don't live with my parents. It's just because gay people are all communists. So true. So true. Not good political. I don't actually like communism. It's just one of those things that I feel like really good in theory, terrible in practice. But there's a lot of young people that do kind of associate with it, which is fine. As long as your ideology doesn't specifically target minorities and like human rights and stuff like that, I feel like it's fine. I feel like people are. I feel like it's fine, and I changed a lot. And I changed a lot in this. Um, my opinion on this changed a lot in the past few years because I used to be like extremely anti-communist. I used to be very, very against like the entire idea of the ideology, and I mean, of course, yeah, but it pretty much all came from the fact that I am Polish, and for a really long time, we pretty much just get it drilled into our heads that communism bad because communism killed people, right? And it's like, well, okay, that is true. I'm not gonna argue that. Then you think about it a little bit more, and you realize, holy shit, every ideology killed people. Nobody is a good person. And so at that point, I just kind of stopped caring about it. And I feel like it's made me happier. This guy literally said he's coming over and he's nowhere to be found, by the way. I just want to call clickbait. I just want to call clickbait on this guy. Unbelievable, bro. You're over 5k blocks away. Listen. We don't have a never highway. We will. We will eventually. One day. One day. Deal with it. I'm dealing with it. I'm not even waiting for you. I'm just hunting dogs. uh, I don't even know what a shiny backspawn looks like. Really different. Yeah. Uh, there's a chance. There's a chance it's a different color. I don't know. There's some Pokemon that just don't change it. There's some Pokemon that don't change colors. Like Garchomp. God, Garchomp shiny sucks. There's like Cell, like Seal. I don't actually know what Seal's shiny looks like either. I don't care about Seal enough to know that. Do you know who's shiny? I do know. I know Muffin's shiny. I know Muffin's shiny, okay? The same Zapdos. Valid. Although I feel like Zapdos is just like it's an acquired taste. It's kind of very similar to Pikachu's in a way. But I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of like it. Even though it doesn't change much, it changes to a nice color. That's good. That's good. Garchomp's shiny, on the other hand, the one I mentioned at the beginning, that one doesn't really change to anything all too nice. It's just slightly darker, and in general, a pretty ugly color. What is up, Fresh Banana Nans? Uh, huh? Huh? He disappeared. He's back. Oh, did you log out?
Yes.
I I lost the concept of a person logging out. I genuinely thought you disappeared. I am like a toddler. Ooh, Dragalge. Yes, you've shown them to me already. Oh, nice, nice. That's the one you were hunting before. Oi, this guy, he attacked IKEA. Unbelievable. Can you believe that? What is that? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the bread.
Yeah, I have a wheat farm.
Oh. Well, I have
So
dogs. Look at him. Look at him. He's
I
in.
also chained a bunch of Bouffalants, so I have a bunch of steak just spare in the back.
That's fair. That's fair. There's a Smeargle here, dude. There is a fucking Smeargle. You know what? This is a Smeargle hunting stream now. I don't care. This is a Smeargle hunting stream. I want a shiny Smeargle. I want a shiny Smeargle so bad. But anyways, yeah. Bad shinies, Miss Magius. Miss Magius, I feel like isn't actually all that bad. I kind of like it. Well, okay, I'm pretty partial specifically to these like yellow shinies, even though they don't really look that good. They are pretty fun. Like um they're not the best. They're not the best, yeah. But they're also not really all that ugly. Although Miss Magius did definitely deserve better. I will give you that. Miss Magius deserved better. Justice to my boy. It's one of the cooler Pokemon. I feel like Miss Magius and Honchkrow, both of them, they are both the like Gen 4 evolutions of Gen 2 Pokemon, yeah. If I recall correctly. They are both spectacular as designs. They're really cool. I am a really big fan of them. Where the fuck is this Smeargle? Do you know?
Yeah, it was. I saw one back here.
Is there another Smeargle here? Am I blind? Oh, you're
Just
right.
ignore that one. There's one over here.
Okay. This one's red. Wow.
Dipped its tail in blood.
Dude, getting a shiny Smeargle would be insane for this run. I like how the music just started, you know, bow, 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 bow.
Oh, that one's dying.
It's not
Save
dying.
it.
It's not dying yet. It's not
Save it.
dying yet. It's
Save
not
it.
dying yet.
Save
It's
it.
not dying.
Save it.
What? What are
Save
you
it.
doing?
Save it.
What are you doing? You wanted to die. It's so dramatic. I love him.
I don't even know what I should hunt for next. Do you have any ideas?
Um,
Ditto.
you know what? Sure, go for it.
How do I even? I I have to chain it, but I need one first, and that's tough.
Yeah, but they spawn pretty much everywhere.
Uh, you'll be surprised. I haven't seen a single one today.
You just logged on.
And I already got a shiny Magikarp.
How about you shut up? I don't know where you are. Oh, you're here. I looked behind myself. Just fully expecting you to be there. Where's Miss Beagle? There he is. The Smeagol's so like difficult to find because they blend in with the snow a little bit. Oh, Smeagol spotted. Smeagol spotted. Do you want to place bets on how long it'll take me to find a fucking shiny Smeagol?
Let's go for over 200.
Okay, okay, over 200.
I will bet.
I will
I
bet.
will bet. I will bet one bread.
Okay, I will bet my firstborn child.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how confident I am that I can get it on the 200.
That's a Garbodor over there.
That is a Gabdor.
Wait. Pause. Pause.
What's
Pause.
up?
Pause. Pause. It's time.
Oh,
He's such a small, cute boy.
there's a Smeagol that's going to die. Never mind, he's on the ice.
This
Yuri on
guy's so
ice.
tiny.
I'm calling whichever Smeagol I get Yuri. I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a hit with the gay community. Fresh, do you agree?
Yes. No. I don't know.
Fantastic.
What am I agreeing with?
Nothing.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, surely I should get uh a shiny soon, right? We need to have one soon. It's been like what? It's been like 2 streams so far without any shinies. I found one like right at the beginning of my first stream, and then none for such a long time, man.
Hold up. Hold up. You should see this.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, you can ride them.
No, you didn't see it. Bruh.
Yeah. You have a tail. Listen, it's like the more the more you wait, the higher the chances become, okay? That's how probability works. If you hit a if you don't hit odds in a long enough time, eventually you will be able to get the thing. That's how gambling works. That's how gambling works. If you don't hit it big,
Hit it small.
hit it small. Exactly. No. No, I don't want to hit it small. I want to hit it
I didn't
big.
realize you could fly on a Gyarados. This is weird.
This guy. I also need to run away. I also desperately need to run away every single time I get a little bit close to the forest. Because if I end up spawning a Smeargle on top of like... Oh, there he is. On top of a tree, that's going to be really, really annoying. I'm gonna have to like walk up to a tree. Build up. Do all of that stuff. Imagine how cool it would be to have an HA Smeargle right here though. I don't know. It would be so completely useless in a way. At the same time, dude, it'd be so funny. It would be so funny if I could get a HA shiny Smeargle both at the same time. Is it useless because this isn't competitive Pokemon against complete newbies? Yes. Would it be cool as hell? Also, yes. Should we check? Okay, we're in the green ball. We're gonna be catching them in green balls, I suppose. Oh, and would you look at that? Would you look at that motherfucker spawned on top of a tree down here? Oh, so far up too! Oh my goodness. I'm distraught. I am distraught. Now we run! We run away! Run away as far as we possibly can. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank fuck. There's a reboot here. Fresh! Fresh, there's a reboot here. Fresh, you wanted to hunt reboot, right? That was on your that was on your radar at some point yesterday.
Where?
He's over there.
Where?
Over there.
Where?
Over
Where?
here. Here.
Oh, I'm blind.
It literally is a reboot as well. So what happened with reboot is yesterday while we were testing, or well, rather I was testing and Fresh was just on the server, I restarted the server and the configs were fucked up. And so his reboot streak ended up ending. So he's gonna continue catching more reboots. That was really unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. The reboot is back though. I do want to say, I have no idea what the fuck is in that cave, in that ravine, right there on the map. It looks cool as hell, though. It looks absolutely sick. God, look at that. I think this vehicle better not be... Vehicle, no! Vehicle! Vehicle! I have to be the one to kill you. I love how I punched it as if that would fucking help. Fresh is eeping. Fantastic, fantastic. Just what we need right now. Just what we need. Yeah, you want. I don't have a bed. Oh, I do have a bed with me. Never mind. Okay, my bad. I was under the assumption I didn't have a bed with me. My sincerest apologies. I will never commit such a sin ever again. I do need to eventually, like set up Twitch commands and stuff, like stream commands. I mean, but they don't actually know what. Like I know I probably need like a Discord command because that's just the basics. You need a Discord command. You need like a socials command, so it shows. Well, no, I don't really need that because it's in my fucking bio. And I feel like I don't really want to have an audience that doesn't know how to read, Even though I pretty much don't know how to read either. But like, but think about it. Think about it. If I don't know how to read and people don't know how to read, then who will read things for me? Who will read me a bedtime story? Nobody. Nobody will be able to. And that's you? Okay. Never mind. They can be illiterate then. I'm just gonna like whenever I need to read something, I'm just gonna send it to you. uh but yeah, those are like the two commands that kind of come to mind. I guess no, because the premise of the stream, I feel like it's pretty fucking self-explanatory, isn't it? You can't like you either get it or you don't. It's Shinies only Cobblemon. There's nothing to explain here. In it, yes. I do tend to stay in it quite a lot. Unfortunately. This guy sounds kind of British. Oh no, too much interaction with CJ. Actually, I don't really talk to CJ that much. I don't talk to CJ that much. So this is actually just based on the fact I kind of just like the word. I kind of just enjoy the way it sounds. Yeah, you can crucify me. You can like kill me and put me in a brazen bull. You can do that. Um, but oh, well, you won't be you won't need to kill me because I'll kill myself before you even get the chance to. Um, this kind of reminds me. This kind of reminds me of like, oh, yeah, he's so happy. He's so happy to die. This kind of makes me think of back when Minecraft manhunts used to be like the top thing, the super super popular top thing for like a long ass time because stream was doing them. And I feel like it's such just a funny thing how a lot of them, most certainly, obviously a lot of them probably weren't put up on YouTube, but definitely a lot of them made by the less skilled players were most likely like ended by just random ass mobs or like fall damage and stuff like that because oh they failed water bucket clutch or something like that because Minecraft actually isn't that easy if you're kind of doing a complete like if you're doing a hardcore speedrun, you do actually have to have at least some level of skill to be able to, you know, handle it. I'm not saying it's like extremely difficult. I'm not saying that oh, if you're not a professional player, you're not gonna be able to do that. But I know from my own experience where I have died in hardcore speedruns quite a few times because I suck. I'm not that good at the game. That it actually does require a little bit of focus. Unless you've been doing it for like 2 billion years, in which case, well. Well, my words don't affect you. I guess. uh, does anybody actually know mm, anything about like the Minecraft quick speedrun, like at the ranked speedrun? That's what it's called. Minecraft runs ranked speedruns thingy. What's that all about? Because I've been seeing that so much, like all around social media. Feinberg. Feinberg is a speedrunner. I know that much. I don't. I assume he plays in them. However, I don't really have the. I don't know much about him, so I can't really speak on this. He's like top rank. Okay, okay, that makes sense. But like, I don't know. It seems pretty fun. It doesn't seem like something I would really want to do. I am a really competitive person. I'm a really competitive person when it comes to it. But then at the end of the day, I also cannot handle competing with people because I will get extremely stressed out about it and it will just be really not fun for me. That's why I quit. That's why I quit playing like Counter-Strike. That's why I quit playing Minecraft PvP. It just wasn't really doing well for my mental health. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm not gonna deal with this. And I stopped. And I never came back. It's like for a lot of people that stuff is, like relaxation. You get to sit back, play some video games, whatever. For me, that just doesn't really work. Hello, Smeagol in a snowblock. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, for me it doesn't really work because I get way too worked up about like the like what I'm doing, and I forget to relax. And like this is nice. This is what I'm doing right now. This is nice. I get to just sit back. I get to fucking yap about whatever, and I get to just kill Pokemon. I really wish Shiny Voltorb was just the top and the bottom color swapped. What do you want the Voltorb to be Polish? You want Voltorb to be Polish? I don't actually know what Voltorb and Electrode are. Like what they look like. Well, okay, I do know what they look like. I just don't know which color is in the top for both of them. Oh, okay, I see a Voltorb. Okay, so you do just want Voltorb to be Polish. No, it's fine. It's fine. Keep your random thoughts going. I will talk about them. Although, like, I do get that. I do get that. It would be pretty cool. But I feel like people would complain that it's one of those shinies that just really doesn't change much. You know? Well, I feel like it's cool. I do think it would be like a little bit cooler if it was like, what the fuck did the wait? Did the Smeagol just despawn? Did you see that? There was definitely a Smeagol there. And it's not here anymore. And it definitely couldn't have drowned. Because it wasn't here for long enough. That's weird. Well, guess we're not getting a shiny Smeagol. That's fine. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, unfortunate. Wait, does Smeagol spawn like during the night? I guess it might. Like spawn. I would assume it's like rare. Nothing's spawned here right now. Uncommon. Is it because I'm standing on like snow? No. Sleep. Hold on. Don't sleep. Don't. No. Not yet. Not yet. Why can nothing spawn here? Why can nothing spawn here? What is going on? I wanna check Smeagol. I wanna check Smeagol spawns. Um Smeagol is a 13% fresh chance. Okay. Fresh, my apologies. Can we not sleep? Can we not sleep for a bit? I do really want to Smeagol. I do want to kind of wait a little bit for it. Unless you're like desperately in need of not dying from mobs. Nah, okay. That's chill then. Oh, you're over here, so I guess. If you do see a Smeagol, do let me know. Back to the Vault Orb, I guess. It would be like really, really cool if it was like a different Pokeball. I don't exactly know which Pokeball though. I've seen some people say that like maybe a Master Ball. A Master Ball would be would be pretty sick. I'm not gonna deny that. But at the same time, that is a lot of like additional. That's a lot of additional like detail, you know. Because the Master Ball obviously has the M or whatever on it. The Ultra Ball has the U. The Great Ball is blue, etc. etc. And you get to a point where a lot of these things they wouldn't really fit on a shiny. They wouldn't really fit on just like a basic recaller, right? You could also go with like a whole new design that is not a Pokeball. But then you kind of lose the mimicry factor of it, right? You kind of lose out on the whole like, oh, look at that. The it's no longer a it's no longer a Pokeball, right? Because this is that Pokeball, that the Pokeball type that doesn't exist. One thing, speaking of Pokeballs, one thing that I think Cobblemon does really well is they have a really wide selection of basic Pokeballs. One for each Abercon type is actually massive. And not in the way that it's like super duper. Oh, what's the word? Not in the way that it's like balls. Not the way where they are completely different or whatever. There's a Sneasel here, by the way. Fresh, I know you like Sneasel. Do you want the Sneasel? Fresh Banana, do you want the Sneasel? Yes. Okay, come over here then. But I'm trapped in the house. Oh. Fuck. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? I'll stay around the Sneasel so that it doesn't despawn. Never mind. I immediately despawned it. Never fucking mind. It fucking despawned. I wanna kill myself. I will stay here to see if maybe I can spawn another one. No? What do you mean no? No. Sad face. Yeah. Type shit. Oh, but yeah, as I was saying, Cobblemon has a lot of these like basic Pokeballs that don't really have any gimmick attached to them, and I think that's really cool. It gives you a lot of customization. It gives you like a lot of differences in what other things you can catch a Pokemon in. And while I do wish still that there should be Pokeball skins that you could just like apply to Pokemon at a point when you've already caught them. I feel like that's such a missed opportunity by Game Freak and all of those, or just everybody else. There's no way to like, oh, I have this Pokeball and I have this Pokemon in a Quick Ball, but I want it in something that's more fitting. The Pokemon, I'm gonna change the Pokeball so that it's, something that looks better. Because once again, I do need to say this: Quick Balls suck. They are very ugly. I'm very sorry, Fresh. I think you like Quick Balls. Not entirely sure about that, but I think nah, go to the ball. Okay, yeah, yeah. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I think it's like so. The thing is, it's really comfortable. It's really comfortable when you need to catch a lot of Pokemon, but at the end of the day, I would rather have all of my Pokemon caught in a Premier Ball because that's vibes. That's vibes. You know, and I'm the type of person. I love Quick Balls, but I hate it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. At the end of the day, it's night. Exactly. Yeah, and that's what it is right now, and everything is trying to kill me. But I don't care, and I am whimsical, and I'm jumping through the snow with, yeah. There's a Sneasel, there's another Sneasel, there's another Sneasel, there's another Sneasel. Fresh, 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 fresh. Banana Nans, banana Nans, banana Nans. Come here. Come here, banana boy. Where? Negative 3596 62991. There you go. But yeah, quick balls in terms of usability are top tier. Quick balls and timer balls. I feel like timer balls specifically because I don't know, it might be nostalgia. It might be I think it very much is nostalgia. But they were really useful back in Gen 3 when they were first introduced. You were able to have a really, really high chance of actually catching a Pokemon if that Pokemon took way too long to catch, if it was a legendary or something. And back when you were a kid, at least me, I didn't really know how catching worked. I didn't really know how catching worked I knew that like if you put it to sleep, it would be a higher chance. And if it was low, it had a higher chance. But I didn't know all of the mechanics and all of that stuff. I don't know about the catch chance and whatever, and how the Pokeballs actually worked. So I was just like, oh, the timer ball just like scales with how many turns have passed. That's sick. That's cool. And so I just kind of stuck to timer balls for a really long time. That was cool. And also they look nice. Also they kind of just look nice. Big fan of the vibe. It's over here. It's over here. Fresh banana nuts. Look at him. Look at him. You're gonna have a pink guy. How's that feel? Okay. So in theory it is daytime now. At least I think. And this should in theory mean Smeagol still spawns. Oh my goodness, wait. Smeagol still spawns. Maybe it's because of its dawn? We can just look at the Smeagol. We can just look at the Smeagol. Let's be honest, Fresh, how long are you gonna stay here? Like in this area? I'm assuming until you catch the guy. Right? Either you catch the guy or the streak ends. Sneasel. Very valid, very valid. Could you notify me if you find a Smeagol, please and thank you. I would very much like to get a Smeagol. Yeah, sure, thank you. And I will go mining now. Okay. Oh, right. I did lock the door because I did have unfortunate accident. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have parkour leading to here. Then oh fuck, never mind. That's not gonna work. Oh, cool. Wait, I can just do this. And then... No, that's not gonna work. Do I have a trapdoor? Hopefully I do. Maybe I do. Oh, no. Not entirely sure of that. I can craft a trapdoor, no? No, I can't. Well... Wait. Maybe there's something in here. Maybe there's something I can utilize here. No. No, there isn't. No, there's no golden trapdoor. Oh, I got excited for nothing. I forgot there's no golden trapdoors. There's pressure plates. There's pressure plates. Pressure plates could work. They are not trapdoors though, so. Oh. Also, I have no idea how to install the mod. Could you just show me sometime? Are you talking about Cobblemon? Here. Gaff. If you could please speak on stream, because I don't really look at Discord. Yes, okay. I can just like tell you how to do it now. If you want. Because it's not that difficult. Yes. Okay. So what you want to do is you have Modrinth. You have Modrinth installed. That'd be great. Okay, I was assuming this is a continuation of the response. I am asking if you have Modrinth though. Prism also works. Prism also works, but the thing is, there's a. Oh wait, can Prism import Modrinth packs? Is that what's going on? I didn't actually know that. I didn't actually. Okay, so Prism or Modrinth in that case. I don't have Modrinth. Okay. The other one also no, I assume. I have neither, so I guess I'll install Modrinth. That's fine. Pretty much. You have access. You have access to the friends chat in the Discord. You need to grab the pack, the MR pack file. It's like the extension is MR file. Yeah, MR pack. Mr. Pack, yes. You have to get the Mr. Pack file. And obviously download it, right? So I will be waiting for you to have that. This is just an incredible way of entering my house. Wow. But regardless, I did want to mine. I've got it. Okay, fantastic. Now you're going to want to open up Modrinth. You're going to res. I think there should be a button that's like add a new profile pack or something. Let me check what exactly it's called. Yeah, this create new instance. It's a plus. It's a plus on the sidebar. I'm gonna press that, and then you should have a button that says from file. Then you just select the pack file, and it should install the pack. Yes, got it. Fantastic. I will also whitelist that Novarine. I assume I got the name right. I hope I got the name right. Unless there's some like Fresh is a ditto. There's a spooky ditto. Where in the area I'm in, but it probably despawned because I jumped into a cave. Okay, so what we're looking for right now is probably I don't have I don't have the thing still. That's nice. That's amazing. Dude, I'm so good at this whole streaming thing. Wow. I completely forgot to add the Fulbright again. Ah, that sucks. They're still there. Fantastic. You can go hunt it now. Yeah. As I was saying, hopefully the person I added was you. Hopefully that is your username. I don't really care if it's not, because I'll just remove it. I'm pretty sure another person called Novarine is not really gonna show up here anytime soon. So ooh, there's a zombie with a sword. Ah, terrifying. Seems like Ditto doesn't chain. Ah, it's a bummer. Maybe it's because it's the special form. Maybe that is the case. I am not sure now. I just MLG bed clutched. Wow. This guy's better than Dream Minecraft. Some would say. Some would call me delusional. I do think I mentioned that the only video from like the past 2 billion years that I'm actually proud of is Minecraft Manhunt, but I am all by myself. That's a banger. That one's a banger. Like, actually. It is incredible. Whoa. Oh my god. He's here. I need to apply a filter to this so that you guys can actually see things. Add color correction. And we're gonna add some gamma. You lot. Actually, see things. My sprint is on crouch. I mean control. Okay. Just realized what you just said. Okay. Right. I see we have another shift sprinter. That's fantastic. Great, glad to hear that. I feel like that habit kind of comes from partially it comes from my CS:GO days. Anyone ESDF? I understand it. I don't get it, but I understand it. Does that make sense? Also, because the stream is active, the chat is active, I will move the Twitch chat a little bit further up so that now both of these chats they can be visible. Aha! I'm so smart. And I also forgot to bring up my own chat. Oopsies. I do kind of want to buy a third monitor. I do kind of want to buy a third monitor, but I feel like it's kind of a waste of money. At the end of the day, it will help me with streaming, like, quite a lot. Because having a third monitor to just be able to, like, look at consistently would be a lot better, especially if it's a vertical monitor. Vertical monitors are really underrated, I've noticed. Because having a vertical monitor on the side that I actually have the game on would make reading chat just so much easier. And my cat wouldn't look unnatural as fuck whenever I look to the side to actually see what's on my other monitor. Even though, like, I'm not really complaining. Okay, so my map doesn't show the icons of Pokemon, just the names and the triangle thingy. Okay, so that's a thing you actually have to enable. If you ooh, there's a mine shaft. Accidentally discovered mine shaft. Anyways, I was gonna show you. So if you check my stream really quickly, you will have entity radar settings. You have to open the minimap settings, right? You go into entity radar settings, and then display icons always. This, and it will always display the icons. What did you say? Resource pack. Oh yeah, no. Well, partially yes, but also like you should have the resource pack. If you got the thing from me, you should have the diamonds. Oh my goodness, exciting! I'm gonna silk touch them. More diamonds. Yum yum. Not entirely sure why I like silk pushing the O's. I think it's just cool to see how many you got at the end of the mining session. Oh my, dude. I almost died from just a basic skeleton. What? I'm so mid. I'm so washed, man. I'm so fucking washed. And also, Cav, oh, your game crashed. Oopsies. Also, small reminder, the game is, the server is on hard difficulty. It is always on hard difficulty. I do not intend on changing that. So, just prepare yourself mentally, because hard difficulty Minecraft is actually relatively difficult when you don't have gear, so... Which is partially the reason why I actually don't have much gear but myself. Why is there so many baby zombies here? No, because genuinely. I feel like Phil's on Minecraft right now. Jesus fucking Christ. IKEA, defend me. That's gold. That's gold. That's literally gold. Oh my goodness. One shot. One tapped. Not even close. The baby zombie wishes it was as good at PvP as IKEA is. That's the power of the Swedes right there. In which direction are you? Because I want clearance execute. I am negative positive, I think. It's like 3,000 and then negative positive, yeah. It's 3,000 and then like 600, I think, on the positive axis. There are so many creepers here. There's a lot of creepers, but there's also diamonds. Can't pass that up. One diamond, actually. Absolutely crazy work. I think I would have combined by now if I could get full bright to work. Valid. Ooh, it's a lot of diamonds, actually. Ooh, water. More diamonds. Holy fuck. Okay. Can't say I'm complaining. Can't say I'm complaining. This is a decent amount of diamonds so far. And yeah, I am aware that I came here to mine stone, but like, hey, you expect me to, like, pass up on some good old diamonds? I don't think so. I will need to go up, though. Because I do need stone. And stone is stone, and not deep slate. Which is unfortunately all there is right here, so. Wait, what did you do for Fulbright, though? What do you mean? What do you mean what I did for Fulbright? I don't have Fulbright. Because I increased it in OBS. For me, this is just basic Minecraft. For me, the gamma isn't increased, yeah. It's literally just for viewers. Which, yes, I am aware the two of you are probably just listening, but either way, I mean, if somebody comes on, they don't really want to see a black screen, do they? Like, hell, look, there could very well be people. Pulled up on the side, that's valid, yeah. I can see you get diamonds, exactly. You need to see me, oh meow ubu, the guy from Twitter. You need to see me get rich and wealthy. I actually, I was actually trying to figure out how many subs I would need to quit my job. And the thing is, it actually isn't that many. It's 160. Well, 160 like purchased subscriptions. Right, so like Twitch subs or YouTube memberships or whatever the fuck. Those combined, I would need 160 of them to basically make me the same amount of money that I am making currently working minimum wage in Poland. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. Because, like, wow? Only? But then at the same time, it's kind of a lot of people. It's kind of a lot of people. And I don't really have that many people. So, all I'm gonna say is, I am not quitting my job anytime soon. I am not quitting my job anytime soon. Unfortunately. As much as I wish I could. As much as I wish I could. But hey, maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there eventually. You know? You never know. You never know. Well, you never know where life will take you. Maybe life will take you to find some diamonds. And you can mine them and flex them fresh later on. Hehe. Think about Shinies is a real winner. Okay. Okay. Bucko. Let's see how it is. See how it is. So you hate me. Pretty much what you're saying is you hate me. There's a whole ass Glimora there. Which, genuinely, so, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not. But, I really like Glimora. It's like one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Gen 9 in general is just sick. There are so many good Pokemon designs. They feel like all of them are overshadowed by the fact they have a flamingo. Just a regular flamingo. Which I feel like shouldn't really be an argument. I feel like that shouldn't really be an argument. Because Gen 1 also has some terrible fucking designs. I mean, Pidgey, as much as I love him, as much as I love Pidgey, Pidgey is pretty much just a pigeon. Right? Pretty much all it is. We have, like... It's about the nostalgia though, yeah. Because like, the current things that the children are consuming are trash. Obviously. But Pokemon are nostalgic enough bad, yeah. So we view them through rose-tinted lenses. Because that's the stuff we grew up with. New Pokemon bad because no nostalgic, exactly. New Pokemon are bad because you can't put them on a card and have it instantly become like $2 billion worth. I could pull out like a not even a card, just like a random image of Charizard out of my pocket and say, oh my god, this is the most special, super cool image of Charizard that cost $20 billion. And I got it out of my pocket. My pocket is a pack. And then somebody would believe me. Somebody would believe me. Somebody would be like, yeah, that sounds about right. That's how much Charizard is worth. One really funny thing about Charizard actually, like the basic ass first edition holographic Charizard cards, right? The ones that are super like super cool, super sought after, right? There is a very large counterfeit market in Poland, just of those. Like I can bet, I can bet if I go on an online marketplace in Poland. So like one of the more commonly used ones like OLX or Facebook, something like that, and search in my area, there's a really good chance I will just find a quote unquote original 100% legit G 4.0 GPA holographic Charizard with no scratch marks and also a large penis, right? There is a very large chance I will find something like that. Because Poland, while we have gotten to the point where we have a lot more, like we've gotten a lot more experience over time with the internet, I feel like there's still a lot of Polish people who don't really understand how most of this stuff works. Especially older ones, especially older folk. There's a lot of them who will just see that. They will know that, I don't know, like their family member is into Pokemon or something like that. They're gonna buy it, and obviously they're gonna get scammed. That's kind of it's kind of what happened to my parents a little bit ago. They bought a Pokemon tin, and instead of having packs in it, it just had cards. You just had counterfeit cards. Which honestly I don't care about. I appreciate the gesture of them buying it for me more than like I would. I don't know if I bought myself those cards, like the actual legitimate cards. And to this day, I have one of them on display. I have one of them on display because I just think it looks cool. I just think it looks cool. I don't really care about the legitimacy of it. I feel like a lot of people are in the same position as I am, where like sure it's not real, but does its legitimacy really mean anything if it just sits on your shelf? Like, does it really matter? It doesn't matter to me. I'm sure it doesn't matter to a lot of other people. Right? So at the end of the day, it's just kind of cool to have. Ooh. There is a skeleton spawner here. And diamonds. Ah, that one was dead. Okay. I love how there's pretty much nothing in these chests. That's fun. Oh wait, I forgot the diamonds. I completely forgot about the fucking diamonds. Are there any more? No. Yeah, the value of items is often most just subjective to the person who actually received them. And I think that's cool. I think that's cool. I don't like capitalism. Not a big fan of it. Especially when... Oh my fucking god, did I get shot by a skeleton? Where the fuck did... No! There's no skeletons here. But yeah, especially when that, like, that capitalist mindset kind of ruins hobbies. It really makes you just lose the interest. Which is why for the most part I don't buy Pokemon cards. I buy packs. And this isn't like to... Oh look, timer balls. We talked about these. When you full break, and I'll be back. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, it's not that it's not about like the gambling aspect of it, which I mean, obviously, yeah, it's fun to open up packs. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's also like I could not care less about what the value of the card is. The one I currently want most, the card I currently want most, is probably the like full art Kyurem out of the somewhat recent. I don't think they're all that recent anymore, because they've been out for a pretty long time. But they're the like black and white The new black and white set, right? Pretty much. I really like Kyurem. Kyurem is one of my, actually probably is my favorite legendary. And just the fact that it got such a cool full art was genuinely a dream come true. Oh, by 20.1, yes, 121.1. It was incredible. It was incredible. It was super fucking hype. The entire, dude, the entire like pack itself was super cool to see. Because not only is it just a lot of super cool Pokemon, because Gen 5 has just quite a collection of really cool designs and really cool Pokemon. But then you also had every single one of them get a dedicated art fair. And that was cool. That was just so cool. I really, really, really do wish they kind of carry on with it. And make like a... I don't know, okay, I'm a little bit biased. I do wish they make a Gen 4 one. I really do wish they make a Gen 4 one. Because of Muffin. I just really want a Muffin card. Dude, I will spend as much money as it fucking takes to get that fucking Muffin. I swear to God, I will. I swear to fucking God, I will. Like if people aren't actively looking at Muffin and thinking about me, then I failed as a person. Pretty much. Although a really sad thing about Muffin is that it's actually not in Cobblemon yet. Which is really annoying. But I mean it's a mod that's, you know, slowly catching up, so I understand. I understand. I will wait. I will wait patiently. I'll be a good boy. But still, I really do want the muffin. All I'm gonna say, I really want the muffin. Um. Yeah, so like back to what I was saying. God, I forgot what I was Oh, this guy has an enchanted bow. This guy has an enchanted bow and my pants broke. Or my chest plate or something like that. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, we're proper fucked. Oh, we're proper fucked. Oh, we're proper fucked. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I'm just that good. I'm just too good. I'm just too good for this. Puddle launcher forward way. I'm just that good. I am just too good. I am amazing and incredible. And everybody loves me. What was I talking about? I completely forgot. Fuck. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here fucking as soon as possible. Oh, it was my boots that broke. Okay. It was the boots I just equipped. Doesn't work, bro. Wow. My fucking God, he's back! Fucking menace. Absolute menace to society, that skeleton. don't even know what the enchantment is. I'm just scared. I'm just terrified. There's a bacon. One thing about bacon, it's a really cool shiny. It has a really cool shiny. It has a shiny that I really like that a lot of people probably do not, mainly because it's an ugly green color. And guess what? I am an ugly green color. Color. I am an ugly green color, and that makes me feel like I can relate to bacon. You know? You feel me? Okay. So we're gonna mine out of here. We're gonna mine out of here, and we're gonna take a little tiny break. I will send fresh the fucking Fulbright mod, which the one that works. I'm aware there's a few that actually don't, because I've tried a bunch of them. Is it cool if I sleep? Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Actually, I can. Hell, if you want, I can sleep for you. There you go. Okay. Du-du-dum. It's only been like what, 2 hours, right? 2 hours of the stream. It's okay. So I'm kind of thinking how long I wanna stream for today, because it's like on one hand I kind of want to stream for as long as I possibly can. On the other, I am tired. I am tired because I came back from work, right? And work is tiring. Hi, Mr. Obvious here. All right, Coralec did say he would be here. Like sleep in tomorrow. True. Exactly. I probably will. I probably will. Unless I fucking wake up at like 7 a.m. after going to sleep at 4. Like I always do. I don't understand what is wrong with me. I don't understand why exactly it is that I cannot sleep in. I think it might just be like my natural body clock just deciding, oh shit, dude, it's 7. It's 7. You need to wake up. You need to go to work. But like, there's no work. There's no work. Why are you stressing? Right? So I instead clock into my work on gacha games. I clock into my 7-hour shift of playing gacha game. Of building factory in Arknight Enfield. One thing I still want to do is I still want to like stream some Amber solos at some point. But they don't really, cause like they won't really be that good for content. Or well, rather, they will be solid for content, but they're not really the type of content that I am trying to set myself up for making. Hello, Karlag. We were just talking about you, actually. Or well, or did I mention you? I don't remember if I actually mentioned you or if I just thought about it. There's a lot of things going on in my head, and yeah. Okay, I did. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, I was just talking about how you would be here soon. Well, yeah, welcome. How's it going? How's your day been? How's your day been? How's the kids? How's the wife? You know, were you talking shit about me? No, I as I've said, I was literally just saying, yeah. Kurlag did message me and say he was going to be here like a little bit later at 9, and so it's like, and then wow, it's 9. Crazy concept. So no, actually, this is a showcase of how on time you are, you know. You can use me as the wife's still sick and I just had to put the kids to bed. That's fair. That makes sense. For a second there, I thought you had to put the kids down. I would have been really sad. No, it was only that. Okay, that's fine. What happened with that kid again? What happened with that kid again? What exactly was his deal? Okay, we are in a swamp. We're in a swamp somewhere. I think it should be in this direction. My base. Wait, I have a fucking waypoint. I have a fucking waypoint that says base. Why am I not using it? Is Meow Woohoo fucking stupid? It ate our dog. Oh, that fucking dogs. Glad to hear the dog's okay though. God. Sometimes I need to remove the color correction filter. Yay. You guys can see normally now. Without 20 billion brightness. Kurlag, do you want to be what? Can you add a Mexico filter? Uh I can add a Mexico filter to myself. Would you like that? I can add a Mexico filter to myself. Yes, okay. Filters, color correction. I don't know exactly how it goes. Is it saturation? No, that's the Poland filter. That's the Poland filter. U shift? Contrast? No. We have to figure out what the fucking Mexico filter is, right? I guess it could be this, but then I turn down the brightness. No. I feel like the Mexico filter doesn't really work on me because I am just green. Uh, but you can have this. You can just have this. Does this work for you? It should send me the full bright. I will in a bit. I just want to get I just want to get home. I just want to get to the base. Is this good enough? Is this Mexican enough for you, Karlak? That shade of green hurts my eyes. Fantastic. Overexposed now seems good. Fantastic, thank you. I worked very hard on this. I worked very hard on this. On picking this fucking color. Okay, so once I get back home, I will go for a little break. I'll eat a sandwich, a singular sandwich, and send fresh the full bright mod that I used. And what I want you lot to do, yeah, is keep an eye out on the screen. I should show you the sound. Fantastic. Yeah, I want you all to look at the screen, and if a Smeagol shows up, you have to yell in chat. You have to just. How many donuts did you have yesterday? 3. I'm not really a big donut person. But I did have 3 because they gave them away for free at work. I didn't actually have the energy yesterday to go to the Lidl and bring myself a whole ass box of radioactive donuts. Even though I wanted to. I wanted to because that's pretty much just free food. Like other than the fact that like it was Fat Thursday, other than that fact, like holy fuck, 12 donuts. 12 donuts is a lot of donuts. It's a lot of food. And that would mean that I don't have to. I'm a big fan of pistachio donuts specifically. That's cool. That's cool. I've never had one. I've never had this. So I can't really give my opinion on them. But I'm sure they're good. I'm sure they're good if you like them. I'm a big fan of like the chocolate ones with a hole in the middle. I don't know. I'm a basic bitch. But yeah, I will be back in a second. You guys just like get to listen to music and stare at the Pokemon. Actually, just to make it even, just to make sure you guys will be looking at the map while I'm gone. Hold on. Yeah, and we're gonna add a text. Like a text. Yeah. Look at this map. Tell me if it's shiny. I'll be back soon. Kissing emoji. Here we go. How do I change the size of it? Actually, I can just do this. There we go. It covers like half of the map. That's fine. I'll watch it in audio mode. No, you can't do that. You can't do that because there's no audio. You can't do it because I'm gonna mute. I'll be back in a second.
Hello, chat. I don't want to talk anymore. Crazy. Man is not muted in Minecraft.
But like, has he just been like sitting here this entire time, like not saying a word?
Yes.
You're insane. Anyways, give me like another couple of seconds because I'm eating. So I'll be back in a moment.
Told them about how you were using a cardboard box as a cutting board.
It's bread and there's Nutella on it. I don't know what else you wanna hear about the sandwich, Karlak. And cheese and tomatoes and butter and other topics. Yeah. See, the thing is, in my fridge, I currently have 2 things of Chinese dumplings and like 1 slice of cheese, I think. So oh yeah, that's gonna taste so good. Especially because I only have enough cheese for like 1 sandwich. So it's gonna be a singular Nutella and cheese sandwich. Yum yum. French stuff. I just realized you lot can't see the thing, so. Final piece of bread. Is it safe to go out of audio? Yes. Yeah, it is. I'm still eating, but I am at the computer, so. This model has like some incredible accuracy, by the way. As you can see every single time I take a bite. What is the least amount of bites you need to finish of a sandwich? I mean, it obviously depends on like the size of the sandwich. I think like for me it's like 6. Obviously it could go less. But like 6 is my average, I think. Especially you're not invited to my birthday party anymore. Yep. Okay, back to work, I guess. So we need to first off, like, deposit a bunch of. God, these guys are annoying me. Low key. Exactly. Would it shock you if I said that I actually haven't had anything to eat since I came home, like 3 hours ago? Other than like a tiny little snack that I had. And before that, it was... No? Okay. Yeah, that's valid. I am not known for eating a lot. Yeah, other than that, I had like a tiny little snack. That was about it. Did you have breakfast? No, I don't eat breakfast. I don't believe in breakfast. I feel like so 36 seconds like dead in the ground. God yeah, I don't believe in breakfast. The thing is, I'm the type of person to just eat whenever I'm hungry. Okay, actually, I need to ask. Technically, what I do is I don't eat immediately after I wake up. It's like 4 hours afterwards. Does that still count as breakfast if it's 4 hours after I wake up, but still early on in the day that most people would be eating breakfast at that time? Does that still count as breakfast? Because, like, to me, I feel like... well, yeah. Okay. So, if it's the first meal of the day, then obviously, yes. But I eat at around 10 a.m. So... Which, yes, is still early, but I feel like it's a lot later than a lot of people. Right? Unless I'm just delusional. And everybody eats breakfast at, like, earlier than me. Yeah. Well, you're weird. I haven't eaten yet today. It's 9 p.m., man. You should eat something. I do really want. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna leave in like 20 to eat. That's fair. That's fair. Can you send your friend's name in chat again so I can whitelist them? Then I have to look at Discord. Malama, okay. List Malama underscore. There you go. They should be allowed on the server now. Yeah. Okay. I guess what we should do is probably make like a full set of diamond armor. Which means we need pants. Good sleep, not gonna lie. Nah. Maybe for the week. Alright, is there any specific mod launcher I'd need to use for the mod pack now? The thing is, the mod pack is pretty much just a collection of mods. There's no like specific launcher that you need, you just need the mods. Which I can just send you separately if you are willing to, you know, go through the process of compiling them all. Well, not compiling, combining them all yourself, right? I could just send you the mods, but it is on Modrin. Like that is the pack that is what the pack was from. But apparently Prism also works according to Freshman Anans here. Or as some may call him Press J. Yeah, he uses Prism, yeah. Prism sounds really cool, but I can't be bothered, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay. Okay. Meow has to lock the fuck in and actually get some coin. It's a lot easier than with the other ones, that's fair. Probably is. From, yeah. I might look into it at some point. That's really not just the one, yeah. But currently, I'm just fine using the one I'm using, you know? Although I did hear that Modrin has been turning into a little bit more of like corporate garbage as time progresses. According to some people, so that's kind of unfortunate. I did enjoy the fact that it felt kind of more real than Curseforge did. Curseforge just feels very, very corporate now. Especially because, like, it was, you know, acquired by Twitch, then it was acquired by this and that, and then this and that, and then the other things. And it just went through, like, this whole fucking series of different people have it. And then it just, I don't know. I just stopped enjoying using it. Which is fine. I mean, it's just a fucking mod launcher. It doesn't matter. This is the have terrible upload speeds. Are you sure it's not your internet? Yeah, girl, like, do tell me how you feel about Prism, and maybe I'll switch. Maybe I will switch. 100 kilobytes a second. God damn. Okay, that's terrible. Hey, Fresh, can you send us the download file, the installer? Can you send it to us on Discord? I deleted it. Okay, that's fine. I know a lot of people do that. I don't. I don't know why, but I like having all of my installers saved. Usually files update anyways, so it's not really a big deal for me. If the installer installs like an earlier version. I've actually saved this quite a few times while using Modrinth. 'Cause for some reason, isn't Winget? It... Oh, I see. Yeah, but as I was saying, it's actually like saved our. But that is a shiny pineco. That is a motherfucking shiny pineco. That is a motherfucking shiny pineco. Fun fact, pineco is one of the shinies I really wanted. So this is fucking hype as hell. Oh my goodness. Dude, okay, so there was like a time. Your second shiny, yes, my second shiny. There was a time. What if I yoink really quick now? There was a time when I was trying to shiny hunt a pineco. We are not going to be evolving this one, by the way. Not yet, at least. We'll get to it eventually. But there is a specific thing I want to get around to, because they can they flee? No. But I can run out of Pokeballs, which would be unfortunate. Unfortunately, I also cannot really do anything about it. As best I can give you. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my goodness, can you please just go into the ball? Come on. There's a spider that wants to kill me. There is a spider that wants to kill me currently. Man! I am on fire. That's all it took. That's all it took, man. That's all it took. All it took was for me to get set on fire for the pinecone to actually come into the ball. W catch. It's such a W catch. Oh my goodness. I'll actually in a second I'll pull up the special spawns wiki page so that I can show you lot what I want. Cobblemon special forms. Because I need y'all to fucking see this shit. I need y'all to see this shit because he is so cool. He is so cool. Okay. Let's display the capture. The primary monitor. Yes. It's all the way down here. Okay. So we're on the wiki page here. I am talking about this fella. Look at how cool he is. Look at how fucking cool he is. That is that is a hype fucking shiny. That is a hype fucking shiny. I really wanted this. Unfortunately, we will have to go to the end to actually get it. Like, to actually get this. But I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. Looks like a fucked up shulker box. That is exactly what it is, actually. It's a shulker. Yeah. Isn't that cool? I really like it. I really like it. And your opinion doesn't matter to me because all I care about is me. I care about myself only. All of mine so far. How many 6 goons do you think I'll have to murder before a shiny one appears? Yeah, it pretty much is all just luck. Although you can, in theory, kill 4,000 and then hit pity. So, hey, if you wanna kill 4,006 goons and reach pity, like in Genshin Impact hit video game, then be my guest. But you're probably gonna find one before that. I'm trying to like kind of think about what I want the wall to look like. I think before texturing it, I will just kind of try to build one out of just like stone bricks. Just basic. I'm gonna go eat now. Enjoy your meal, fresh bananas. See you later. I'll probably still be streaming once you're done with eating, so. Unless I die. Unless somebody breaks into my house and kills me. Which, to be fair, if that happened, I would probably still be streaming, because I'm dead. I can't really stop the stream. Unless they would stop the stream. In which case, that's very mindful of you. Thank you. Personally, a really big fear of mine is somebody, like, breaking into my house. Because the thing is, it's such an unlikely thing, and my brain has been set so, like, much that, like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna happen. There's no way somebody would break into my house, right? Mainly because, well, I live on the 3rd floor. Nobody's gonna walk that far up just to rob somebody, right? No. There's still like a little itch inside of me that's like, oh my goodness, well, what if that happens? What if that happens and I have to defend myself? And like, how am I gonna defend myself? I don't have a gun. I'm not American. I'm Polish. All I have is mean words and food. Mean food. I mean, you're streaming this. Well, it's only a matter of time yet. Nah, I guess. I suppose you're right. Although I am kind of hoping that it won't happen. I'm hoping I will be able to keep my address safe. For at least a decent amount of time. Also, like, swatting doesn't really happen to most streamers, at least I feel like. It's mostly only the big ones. Like, the super duper big ones. And I don't really have the prospects of becoming this massive. I don't know. Like, I feel like at that point, if I manage to grow a channel that's, is there even a SWAT equivalent in Poland? I guess it's just the police getting called on you. Like, either way it would suck. I would hate to have the police knocking on my door asking, like, hey, are you famous streamer or Meow? And I would be like, no. The fuck is that? Because I don't tell anybody that I stream. But yeah. I'll swatch you so you have an authentic 30 minutes. Please don't. Please don't do that. I will wrap it up. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like it's only like the bigger ones, the bigger streamers that really have the kind of, is Fulbright still as easy as saying the gamma to 1000 in the config? I don't know. I'm not sure. And I don't really care. So but yeah, continuing on the topic. It's mostly the sorts of streamers that have the kind of community that I actively want to avoid having. So like full of like just really really mean people who like to, I don't know, like watch over people suffer and shit. That's just not fun. That's just not fun. That's what buggers. I just want to have something chill that like I can actually relax with, because this is fun. This is fun. This is relaxing. This helps me zone out after a day full of yelling at my coworkers because they don't know how to use a computer, you know? Or rather, to be fair, because I do work in QA, most of my coworkers do know how to use a computer. It's mostly me complaining that they can't speak English. Well, because oh my fucking god, the reading comprehension in that company, it is awful. It is awful. Some people I genuinely have no idea how they actually got a job here, because it's like you're gonna be sitting there like chatting with the developers of a game, and they say something, and now suddenly the entire company is just up in smoke trying to figure out what the hell they said, what the hell the developer said. Because for some reason, a group of like 30-year-old men cannot figure out what specific English words mean. I don't know. I try to help as much as I can with translating the stuff, but hey, sometimes they don't need it. Sometimes they tell me, "Yeah, no, I've got this, and they don't actually have got this." But that's fine. That's fine. You know what? If you don't want my help, you're not gonna get my help. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, God, one thing that really fucking annoyed me today at work, and I will talk about it. Some of you do know where I work. Some of you don't know where I work. I don't give a shit. The public doesn't though, and that's fine. But today, something like I would say it was really relatively funny happened on the side of the development, like the development team, where they gave one of their QA testers, because they have, they have their own private QA sector. They gave their QA tester the wrong access to the wrong build, right? And the girl was, a little bit confused. But then they explained to her, no, it's actually the correct one. It's actually the correct one. It's the one that we use. The other one is used usually for audio testing and stuff like that, and you haven't had to do. That's not really a thing you do, so you're fine. We um I thought nothing of it, because that's just a regular thing that happens. Sometimes your coworkers forget about you. It happens to me all the time. Oh, sorry. My bad. But what pissed me off a lot is one of my coworkers making just a very sexist comment about her, and about how, oh, how could she not have known that this was a different build? And I'm like, dude, you didn't know this was a different build until I explained to you that this was a different build. Do you really want to go there? Do you really want to go there? Because as far as I'm concerned, you are dumber than her. As far as I'm concerned, especially because she outranks us. Like, she's a QA engineer, right? And the difference between a QA tester and a QA engineer is pretty much just a title. We do mostly the same thing, except a QA engineer has, the experience to create test cases. That's about it. That's pretty much the entire thing. And so, like, I do not understand why they think so highly of themselves. When, I don't know, they're not really doing much, are they? Okay. So now I just kind of want to think about this for a second, because so we definitely want. Do I want to like move this village? Do I want to move this village like somewhere down here? Do I want to move this village somewhere down here? We need to plan out how exactly you want this to look like. Right, so we would need, we would definitely need like, hmm. Okay. I have an idea, but it will include having to tear down these buildings as well, but then a little bit more. So what we're gonna do is I'm pretty sure we're gonna make a wall around like this part for now. This part of it. Then we're gonna have our base be up here on this hill. We're gonna terraform a hill here. Then thanks to that, we have access to like this area. We will be able to make stuff in this area as well. And with our base being central around the entire thing, then we'll be able to like connect it to this one, a few other things. Or maybe, I mean, we could potentially go over here with our base. And then just keep this one as a village. There's a lot of prospects here. There's a lot of prospects here. Either here or here, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Ah, 6-7. That's what the young people find funny, right? Yes. Precisely. There's so many people at my fucking job saying 6-7, by the way. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable just how many of them do it. I think I've heard each coworker say it at least once. And I've wanted to kill myself each and every single time it happens. Would not recommend having an office job. It means you can't escape idiots for fucking 8 hours. Or to be fair, because like, okay, I feel like having idiot coworkers is so much more annoying than having idiots come to like a store. What Minecraft version is the mod pack on? If you import the pack, it should just immediately set you to the correct version, but this is 121.1. Anyways, maybe make it on this hill? Should I like terraform this hill a little bit? Maybe I will. Maybe I actually will. Is this a decent hill? This is a decent-ish hill. But we would need to go. So, we would have to have. I feel like something like this going around. Around the village here. We can definitely add some like more buildings and stuff here once the village actually starts growing. Because we'll be trying to breed these villages. But yeah. We'll get that figured out once we actually have all of the blocks placed down. And the villagers can roam free. Because I really do not want another one of my villagers to just become fully dead. because I fucked up. Although, to be fair, on Lex's server was kind of mostly because it was easy mode. So none of them could turn zombified, and we couldn't have them get healed, but yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. It does not matter too much. Also, do keep in mind I suck at building, okay? Please do keep that in mind. I suck at building. The way I build is I pretty much just have 20 billion trillion ideas. I start placing blocks and then none of them work out. So yeah, just keep that in mind while you watch this. While this correlate, please, thanks, okay? There you go. Enjoy your place at my house. This is my house. The server, it is my house. Yep. Do, 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 do. God, these poor guys are not gonna have their infinite water source. Hmm. How sad. How tragic. Everybody just starts crying. Oh wow, look at that. It's just planks. The fun thing about living in a snow biome is that every single piece of like mismatched terrain will just get covered up with snow. Just cool as hell. We love that. Should I give them the farm? I think we should go up to around here. And then like end on this. I think we should do that. Because then what we pretty much have is like an area around this. I suck at placing blocks. Wow. Okay. Okay, and something like this. And yeah, then we need to demolish this first. But I mean, I guess that's pretty much the baseline for the wall that we want. Now we probably want the wall to be like multiple blocks, like wide, just because that's vibes. Because that's vibes. First things first, we want stone bricks because we're basic. I will build a little tower here. Or well, the beginnings of a tower. Because I don't actually have enough materials to build a complete one. But now that we have this tower, we may very well be able to start going a little bit further with this. Okay, so now I do think we want to fix all of this up. And I don't know. How do we want to go about this? Because we definitely don't want it to be this wide. I feel like that's way too wide. Then we also don't want it to be too thin. So potentially like 12 blocks like this. What do we think? I guess this might work. Oh, you have to travel. You don't have to come here. You don't have to come here. Just like do your own thing if you want. This isn't like Fresh also lives like a long ass way away. Okay. Just do your own thing, then you can probably like catch a Pokemon that you can fly on and just visit. Oh. Motherfucker. He punched me. I have just remembered why I did not stream myself building. But I do want all of this to be streamed, so we're pretty much screwed. Okay. We go a little bit further like this. I think for now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna outline this with stone bricks. Then I'll actually start worrying about how it's gonna look when it's all finished up. Because the plan currently, we have to enable something specific to make the Pokemon icons show up on the minimap. Yes. So you go into your minimap settings, which you can bind. I don't know what the keybind is, but it's in the keybinds menu. Then you go into entity radar, and then you have to do display icons always. There is also a resource pack that you can see here somewhere. Yeah, E19 Cobblemon minimap icons. That's the resource pack we're using, but it should be included in the mod pack that I made you download. So some chill music came on. Okay. I think use this so much. I think we need to just start going like this. I'm guessing the streak doesn't save when you log out. It does. It does. You can log out. You can come back in. It'll still be there. God, I'm fucking tired. uh, no, I'm gonna be real. I think this is gonna be the end for me. I think this is gonna be the end for me as well, because I am feeling really tired. I really want to sleep. Not sure if I will stream tomorrow. I do think I might. I might do it. And then I'll stream something like. What did you want me to stream? What was the? I don't remember. Fuck. Yeah, you can tell I'm fucking tired. Well, that's 100. Wow, let's go. Now your odds are like 1 in 1,000, I think, for any Zigzagoon that's spawning. Gonna call it here for today, and I will probably call it here for today as well. So yeah. I hope it's been fun. I hope it's been fun for you lot. So, and I'll see you most likely on Sunday, possibly on Saturday. I don't know yet. We will see. Okay? Yeah. I've had fun hanging out with you lot. And I'll see you soon. Good night.